his current trajectory to me goes to Hall of Fame. Why do I say that? So over his career currently, he has averaged 24 points, 9 assists, which most point guards have been able to average that are currently in the Hall of Fame.
But
The only reason we're talking
he's
about Trae
winning.
Young,
We talk about winners,
the
though.
only reason we're talking about Trae Young is because he's in a position that he's in right now to go to the championship.
That's with anybody, though. That's with anybody.
Trae Young over the past 2 years has averaged about 27 points and 9 assists. Not many point guards all time have been able to do that over a 2-year stretch.
All right, guys, let's hop into this. We got a little mini segment right here. It's called How High is the Ceiling? So it's a lot of young stars that have transferred to superstars, if I may say so myself, in this playoffs. I got a couple names. I'm gonna throw out 5 names, and you tell me whether they are a star. Well, what will be their ceiling? Will they be a star, all-star, superstar, Hall of Famer, or all-time great? Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's start out with my guy, Trae Young, Ice Traded Gang. What y'all got? Hold on. It's Rep Your Side. But before you do anything, make sure to like and subscribe. Show my guy Big Dog some love. And show my guy Rizzo some love as we rep your side and as you rep your side in the comment section. Comment down below what you think on our thoughts. See you later. Rep your side.
I got Trae as a superstar right now.
That's his ceiling? Will that be his ceiling?
That's where I got him right now. It's a superstar.
That's it?
His ceiling.
Not getting past that?
That's it. I got him as a superstar. Right now, I cannot really say he's going to be an all-time great until I see a little bit more of him because Trae is still young right now. So right now, I just got him as a superstar. He proven this year that he is a superstar. He proven this year that he is an all-star. You know what I'm saying? So that's about as far as I can go. Superstar, all-star, that's him.
Okay. Honestly, I see him as a Hall of Fame. He's breaking records this young, and he's doing all this crazy numbers and all that stuff. I can see him going down in the Hall of Fame, honestly. Especially if he win a ring. I feel like he has a strong chance of winning a ring too. So you put him around the right pieces, yeah, he could be a Hall of Fame.
I say the only way to answer that, you got to give him at least another 5 years.
I say 3.
I say
all I need is 3.
Yeah, I say give me 5 years. I look at him for 5 years, then I can say he's a Hall of Famer. Right now, I'm gonna put him on that all-star superstar. You know, he is an all-star and he is a superstar right now. He proven that.
So I'm gonna go with Chris on this. Hall of Fame potential off rip. Hall of Fame potential off rip. It's hard not to like him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's easy to like. Trae Young is special. I hate to do comparisons. A lot of people try to compare him to Steph Curry. I don't see it. Some people can say James Harden. I can see him more so in a James Harden comparison. The way just play styles and the way that he uses Capella. But
okay,
you know, Hall of Famer. I Big Dog. I know you got time and all that, but Hall of Famer. What you got?
I look at it like this though. You got to also look at the team that he's on. He's on Atlanta. We don't know who else is going to want to come and play for Atlanta to make, for Trae Young to continue.
I'm going to take a pause right there. I understand what you're saying, but Atlanta has the pieces, Big Dog. I'm going to say this.
Saying. We all know a lot of teams had the pieces. Can you keep the pieces? You see what I'm saying? That's a key. You know you got Trae Young. That's all in one you really know. You probably got Collins because I love Collins. I love him to death. But anybody else, no. Capella, he can go someplace else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know if they're making him the right offer. They may not feel that Capella is worth, say,
but I'm talking about young. I'm talking about young core, specifically young core. I'm gonna say this guy, Cam Reddish. That's a guy you should be on the lookout for on Atlanta. Cam Reddish, let's not forget Kevin Horter. Let's not forget Kevin Horter is one of those young guys. So there's 4 young guys right there. And Trae Young, Kevin Horter, John Collins, and Cam Reddish. If they keep that core together, Atlanta gonna be special.
But
I'm
that's
just
what I'm
saying.
saying. If you know anything about the management of the
And
basketball,
Hunter,
it
DeAndre
is.
Hunter. Yeah.
I
And they got
understand all
Bogdanovich.
that. You naming all these players, but it's going to get to a point that these players. I bring you to a prime example. Look on your team and look at your point guard. And what did he say he wanted? He turned down an $84 million contract because he wants to be a $100 million player. You have those different types of players that want to be doing stuff like that.
But
who's to say one of those guys, okay, Trae, we already know he's going to be a max player. We already know that. He's going to be a max player. But then you got Collins, and then you got a couple of other guys that you mentioned. Who's to say they're going to want to take 40 million, 50 million? They might want to look at that 70, 75, 80 million, $90 million contract, and Atlanta might not be willing to pay that money. So it's going to depend on the core to stay together.
All you need is those 3 guys, though.
Star,
3 guys.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. All I say is you keep your 3 guys. Right now, if I had to choose 3 guys, it would obviously be Kevin Horter. It will obviously be John Collins and Trae Young. If you could keep that core together. Now I like Hunter. I like Hunter, and I like Cam Reddish.
About Bogdanovich, so he can shoot.
Oh yeah, but Bogdanovich to me more so is a role player that could be interchangeable with another guy. That's the only reason that I didn't say he would be part of that core. But they have the young core, the guys that they drafted that I could look at him, they special. So that's my only thing.
And I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying like this. Let's just say Atlanta wins the championship this year. When Atlanta wins a championship this year, contracts goes up.
Yeah, they do.
You see what I'm saying?
They do.
But what if Atlanta say, no? Then maybe they only say 2. We got Trae Young, we got Collins. Those are the only max contracts we gonna put out there. Everybody else, no. You see what I'm saying? And so there's your core of the team that another team is gonna pick up that particular player. You see what I'm saying? So now you done lost that core, that part of that player off of the core of your team. You know what I'm saying? Now Atlanta dips instead of rise. You see what I'm saying? Because we all know it don't take but 1 or 2 of those players that was on your team and you go to dipping. You see what I'm saying? Because as we said, that was a big downfall to the Lakers. Your second unit that you had last year was a better unit than you had this year. If you would have kept that core together, Lakers probably would have won another championship. So I'm just saying.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
You have to look at certain things like that, because we all know money is always come in the middle of it that can actually get rid of a decent player that helped y'all win a championship.
Yeah, but he was just saying, like, what do you think as far as Trae Young, though? Who's to say he could go join like the Lakers and be a powerhouse with like Anthony Davis or somebody in the future? Just based off of his performance, what do you think of him, like Trae Young?
Yeah, I still gonna keep him as that superstar, all-star. That's who I look at him as, a superstar.
Not a Hall of Famer
to me. Not yet. I got to give him about 5 more years. Not yet. Look, we wasn't even looking at James Harden as a Hall of Famer until recently.
Who?
James Harden.
But that's the thing, though, big dog. I know what you're saying, but we specifically talking about potential and ceiling here. Are you taking it for the now? I feel like just a little bit. We talking about the ceiling specifically.
You think he's just gonna remain a superstar? He's not gonna if he remains a superstar his whole career, then yeah, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Okay, another thing we're not taking in consideration, because let's look at it like this. We was looking at D Rose. We was looking at D Rose as a Hall of Famer in his early years.
But yeah, we talking about
he was he was a Hall of Famer in his earlier years until he got injured.
He's still a Hall of Famer.
Young, well, he is, but I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Trae Young gets injured.
You can't
right
never
now.
take away the fact
If
that
Trae Young get injured right now, is y'all still looking at him as a Hall of Famer? That's why I say give me 5 years. Give me 5 years, and then I can.
It depends but it depends on what you view as a Hall of Fame. I mean, what do you feel they have to do to be a Hall of Fame?
Okay,
Because-
I'll give you an example. Klay Thompson is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He blew out both of his, but he a Hall of Famer. No reason why Klay Thompson a Hall of Famer. That ring on his finger say he's a Hall of Famer.
Charles Barkley, a Hall of Famer. He don't got a ring.
He don't have a ring, but I mean,
Carmelo's
it took
gonna be a Hall
Barkley
of
what?
Famer. Carmelo's gonna be a
Well,
Hall of Famer.
Carmelo just became a Hall of Famer for being on the all-time 10th list of shooters of scoring points. That's what put
Carmelo
him
would have
over
went
the.
down. He would have been
But
a Hall
I
of
don't
Famer.
think he would have been a
Yeah,
first ballot. It
He
would have
wouldn't
took
have.
him.
He would-
It would
yeah,
have
he
took
would-
Carmelo some years to become a Hall of Famer. This is gonna put him over the top as a first ballot Hall
Yeah.
of Famer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I
But he was
mean
already
by
a
that.
Hall of Famer.
I
He's
don't know. I don't think until he
Wait,
hit
wait,
that 10th list, he became a Hall of
Wait,
Famer. Now.
Can we take a pause? We talking about Carmelo and all this. I was asking you about Trae Young.
And I gave you
Yeah.
my opinion. He is a
He just
superstar right
say
now.
superstar. That's it.
He's
He's
not
just-
a Hall of
okay,
Famer.
okay.
He's not a Hall of
All
Famer
right.
right now to me.
No, he don't
Alright.
mean it right now. Yeah, we know he's not a Hall of Famer right now. We
We're
saying
talking
like
about potential.
to ever.
Potential.
I mean,
We're not
you gotta
talking
give
about
me.
in the
You
now.
gotta
If
give
he
me
keep
some more. You gotta
progressing-
give me some.
Okay, I feel it, big dog.
You gotta give me some more years on him.
He
All
is
right.
he's still young. Okay, and it's his first playoff run, so I feel it. Okay, I see what you
Ross,
mean.
let's hop into this, Ross. What you got on Trae Young?
So to me, his current trajectory to me goes to Hall of Fame. Why do I say that? So over his career currently, he has averaged 24 points, 9 assists, which most point guards have been able to average that are currently in the Hall of Fame. So let's look at Magic Johnson's stats real quick.
Let's look at Magic, the Showtime Laker.
I know we
You
not.
gotta look at his stats. Look at the
Magic.
rings Magic got on his.
I know we not. about to
Hey,
compare
hey,
Trae
hey,
Young
hey,
and
I
Magic.
mean,
Hey, wait,
we
wait,
ain't
wait,
gotta
wait.
look at no stats.
Trae Young and Magic.
And let's just say this: Magic, an all-time great.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll say that's an icon right there.
It's all-time great. You got it. You ready, Ross?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
so
let me hear this.
Magic Johnson's stats is 19, 7, and 11. Those are Magic stats.
That's
he-
tough.
He's an all-time great Hall of Famer. Now,
Tough.
Trae, even though Trae's stats aren't as good as Magic's, but they can still put him in Hall of Fame if his trajectory stays the same. But we're accounting for his rookie year. Trae Young, over the past 2 years, has averaged about 27 points and 9 assists. Not many point guards all time have been able to do that over a 2-year stretch. Or over, especially if he can hold this up as being Atlanta's leading man for the next 10 to 15 years. Also, Trae Young has his play style will put him into the Hall of Fame just because of him being a pure scorer.
Let me ask you a question, Ross. If Trae Young was not in a position that he's in right now, meaning that he has a chance to go to the finals, will we be talking about Trae Young?
No, because the main thing we'll be saying is he's a good player on a bad team.
There
Yeah.
we go. There we go.
But
The only reason we're talking
he's
about Trae
winning.
Young, the
Yeah,
only
We
reason
talk
we're-
about winners,
the
though.
only reason we're talking about Trae Young is because he's in a position that he's in right now to go to the championship.
That's
Mhm.
with anybody, though. That's
But
with
not only that
anybody.
though. Not only that though.
Not with anybody, because we all can say it right now that James Harden hasn't been in this position, and we know he's a Hall of Famer first ballot.
James Harden have been to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that was multiple times.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Never got
Well,
over the top, but we can say that he is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Trae Young, we don't know, because as I said before, if injuries come in effect, we're not going to talk about Trae Young no more.
I mean that's
That's
what
with
any-
anybody. We talk
Yeah,
about
I'm
one.
just
But
saying,
I'm
I'm
saying
just
this though,
saying.
big dog. I
That's
understand
not
your
with
point.
anybody, because I just showed you that Klay Thompson
No.
blew out both his knees. He a Hall of Famer first ballot.
No, I'm saying to you is we talk about winners. We don't discuss losers. He is winning right now. So I understand what you're saying, but he's winning.
Hold on,
And
the
I
Lakers
feel
are
like-
losers, and we are still talking about AD and LeBron being the Hall of Fame.
But that's
they're-
a prestigious
they're
franchise.
players. Yeah, they're
That's a prestigious franchise.
But
Well,
also, they've been to the mountain
They
before.
are, but I mean, I was just saying the two players you mentioned. Like, I don't care about the Lakers, but Anthony Davis, like, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. You know, LeBron, like, come on now, we ain't even got to speak on LeBron. I just feel like, yeah, we could be talking about Trae Young, but think about it like this, and we're gonna keep it real. Before Trae Young got drafted, were we really talking about the Hawks? No, nobody was talking about the Hawks. That's why I feel like he's a generational talent. Like now he's making the Hawks relevant. Same thing like Luka Doncic. I mean, yeah, we're somewhat, but nobody's really talking about him after they won the championship. And
same thing with Giannis. I gotta say Giannis.
But let me give y'all. See, you mentioned two names. You mentioned Giannis, who was a two-time MVP. Luka Doncic,
defensive player of the year also.
Always in the MVP. Trae Young is not. They don't mention him as an MVP.
But he has had MVP type stats.
This is the reason why I said, give me 5 more years. Because he has to get it in. You know he got to be in that.
Okay.
You know he got to be in the MVP conversation or even get an MVP. He's going to have to be on that because everybody you mentioned has been an MVP or been mentioned in the MVP.
Okay, but check this out.
Did you just hear his stats though? Ross just listed 24-9. That's MVP type stats.
Not even that though.
You can name his stats all you want. Was he considered an MVP this year? I'll wait.
No, of course he wasn't. But he's put up MVP type stats.
His stats was better as a rookie than they are now. Did he win?
But he's winning though. He's winning. It doesn't matter about his stats in the rookie year. He's still winning. It doesn't matter. He's
only winning this year. Listen. Oh, stop talking. Hold on. Stop talking. He only winning this year. They had one of the worst records last year, and you know that. They had the worst record last year, and then the Knicks was second. He just started winning this year. How could you say he's a Hall of Famer?
But you gonna say that's on him though? He's still putting up the same numbers. It could have been.
Saying.
Hold up.
Still not a Hall of Famer yet, man.
Let me put.
And I'm saying this, big dog. We not saying that he is a Hall of Famer right now. I want you to remember that we are saying his ceiling can be a Hall of Famer. That's what I'm saying to you. If he keeps to progress like this. You were talking about I feel like you kind of keep bringing
down his
ceiling. If he keeps putting up stats like this,
believe that Atlanta is going to stay on the high in the Eastern Conference division? Atlanta don't stay up there high.
We not talking about Atlanta. We're talking about Trae Young. We're talking about Trae Young.
You can consider Trae Young. Atlanta has to stay winning, constantly winning. Other than that, you can't talk about that.
And we can say that Trae Young could.
I don't see like 7 other teams better than him. So yeah, I think Atlanta will still be in the playoffs like for consecutive years going on.
Yeah, and I agree.
I don't see that many more teams in the East better than him. Like you got your solid 3 teams. Yeah, okay, 4. Yeah. After that, it's just a toss-up. But I think you got to put respect on Atlanta's name now. And then what I was gonna say is, you mentioned Luka Doncic in the MVP conversation. Luka is a generational talent right there. He's
a young generational.
Yeah, but I feel like Luka Doncic still I would put him as a great of all.
I hear you.
No, but hold on.
We was not talking about Trae Young until this year. Nobody was mentioning Trae Young.
Okay, and that's what makes it and that's what makes it crazy.
So what I'm saying is this: we're gonna have to give it time.
Okay.
We gotta wait years to see if Trae continues.
Check this out.
Listen,
this is what I want to say. Okay, so yeah, we talking about Trae Young this year and what he's doing in the playoffs right now. But his one playoff run this year has been better than Luka Doncic, and he's almost better than what's his name? Giannis playoff run. Like he's in a position where he can make it to the finals.
And Luka, I want to say
never been in that position yet.
I want to say something also. You talking about Luka. Now, Big Dog, you said this a week ago. And I'm gonna say this to you. Devin Booker. Everybody was talking about Devin Booker is the new Kobe. He's like Kobe and all of this and this. So I'm saying to you, how can you say Devin Booker is the next Kobe after you just said Trae Young first? Let me finish my sentence.
Let me correct you because you can run the tape back. I didn't say he was the next Kobe. I said that Stephen A. said that he was the next Kobe. I didn't say I agree with it. I never said he was the next Kobe.
Okay. I could have sworn you said he was the next Kobe.
No,
That's
I
on
never
me.
said that. I said
Well-
Stephen A. said that he was the next Kobe Bryant.
Okay,
Magic
well,
Johnson said that he was the next Kobe Bryant.
I
I never
thought you
said
agreed
that.
with that.
No,
Okay.
I never agreed with them.
Okay, but I was gonna bring it to that point. How could anyone say this about his first season? And we're gonna bring it to the NBA analysts. Let's bring it to them. They said it's Trae Young first year, right? It's Devin Booker first year. They saying Devin Booker the next Kobe. He's a Hall of. If you comparing Devin Booker to Kobe, he's a Hall of Famer, all time great. So I'm saying to you, is Trae Young?
No,
then
you comparing them. I'm not comparing
Listen,
them.
listen, I don't compare players. But I'm saying if you compare somebody to Kobe, you saying he's an all-time great. So I'm saying all this to say Trae Young put up almost the same numbers as Devin Booker, if not better. So I'm saying NBA analysts comparing him to an all-time great. We saying Trae Young's ceiling is a Hall of Famer.
But I'm saying what you just said is correct. NBA analysts is comparing Devin Booker. They're not comparing Trae Young to anyone.
They compare
And
him to
I
Curry.
don't compare nobody to
I haven't heard them
I don't-
compare him to anyone.
They compare
I
him
don't
to Curry.
compare players. I don't compare players.
No,
But
they've been comparing Trae Young to Stephen Curry. I feel like
I've
that's disrespect, but I mean,
I've heard that.
They say he's the next.
Yeah,
Stephen.
because he can't shoot like hell. He can't shoot better than Dame. He can't shoot better than Dame Dollar. So it's no way I could compare him to the greatest shooter of all time. You can't compare him to Stephen Curry because he's not better than Dame Dollar. I think Dame could shoot better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? I agree with you. But Trey do got the strap. Ice Trey the
He
game.
got it. I'm not saying he don't have it. It's just that I don't see him better than those two.
Trey
That's
Young
just
be
me.
like, I pack that thing too. I ain't scared. Hey, what that dude said, I pack that thing too. But let's move on, man. Big dog, man. You made that longer than it should have been. That was just a quick answer. This man went all across the world.
Wait, I gave my quick answer. Y'all the one was disputing what I was saying.
Listen.
I gave a quick answer and I was done with it.
Okay.
You ain't
right.
okay.
No,
Listen. We ain't even halfway through our show yet, man.
Okay.
We ain't even halfway through. Let's
get it.
continue on. DeAndre Ayton, man. What is he?